If you did not know, Lego bricks from 1958 can still interlock those that are made today. But despite such consistency, the Lego pieces also come in various shapes and sizes. With Lego sets that are over 1 meter tall and the fact that Lego molds are accurate to less than the width of a single hair, it makes one wonder, what could be the largest and smallest Lego piece ever? Don't worry, we have done the research for you. You just have to sit back and relax. And while you're at it, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Now, let's start with the smallest piece first. When we talk about the smallest Lego piece ever, there is not really a definitive answer as people have different perspectives on what the smallest is. For some, it's the volume. For others, it could be the length, the width, or the total area it covers. And if anyone wants to know which is the smallest Lego set, don't worry, we have got the answer to that too. It's the lighting brick, which was released in 1980 and actually contained only a single piece. Now back to the smallest Lego piece. The first Lego that comes to people's minds when we talk about the smallest Lego piece would be the classic 1x1 stud. The best part of this Lego piece is that it's extremely versatile. This Lego can be used as stoplights, doorknobs, and you could even place them between the studs of bricks to introduce more building possibilities. But did you guys know that the actual name for this is plate round? This Lego piece appears in nearly 6,000 sets, 271 minifigures, 63 parts, 81 books, and 38 gear. This piece also comes in dozens of colors, making it a favorite. Only weighing 0.12 grams, it is also one of the lightest Lego pieces. What else also could be the smallest Lego piece is the item number 33078, which is the sausage. It appears in nearly 186 sets, 1 minifigure, 1 part, and 6 books. This weighs in at 0.21 grams. Even though it is pretty light, there are definitely many more pieces that are lighter than this. There are other Lego pieces that are similar to the sausage in the sense that they're also pretty narrow. One of these is the ones from the Harry Potter sets. The wand we're talking about is the 36752A wand, which came out in 2018, and not the older 6124 magic wand, which has been in production all the way back from 1993. The wand is pretty thin and could even be used as table legs or even as drumsticks. What's cool is that these only weigh 0.08 grams. Another extremely small Lego piece is the 53451, which is a small barb or claw or horn or tooth, depending on what you see and how you use it. It is pretty lightweight considering it's only 0.1 grams. It has appeared in at least 649 sets, 92 minifigures, 36 parts, 11 books, and 2 gears. A fun fact is that when this piece was released in 2005, it was manufactured with ABS and was quite hard and rigid. The ABS versions came out in white, red, and gray colors, but later on it was released in at least 15 colors. If you're creative enough, you could use even these horns as legs for a small table. The latest candle flame is pretty lit. Item number 37775, that is the wave-rounded straight single with small pin ant, is also one amongst the smallest Lego pieces out there. The biggest difference with the other pieces in this video is that it's not really that versatile. Released in 2018, this piece comes in 151 sets, 8 minifigures, and 5 books and weighs 0.1 grams. A fun fact, the candle flame actually has at least 4 known colors, and they are black, white, trans light blue, and the obvious trans orange. The Lego screwdriver seems to be pretty narrow, and could be the narrowest Lego piece mentioned in this video. It is well detailed for its size and has 6 ribs on its handles as its name suggests. This piece appears in 105 sets, 2 minifigures, and 1 part. It was first released in 1995, and its last appearance was in 2014. It has 4 known colors. Despite being one of the narrowest Lego pieces, its length is over 2 studs and may not end up being the smallest based on some definitions. Now, the next contender that we have is the Crown Tiara. The 5-point tiara was first released in 2000 and is still appearing in sets. Even though it's pretty small and weighs only 0.07 grams, there is a smaller Crown Tiara with only 3 points. This Crown Tiara item number 23988 has appeared in 8 sets and 2 minifigures, and weighs about 0.05 grams. If you compare this, it could even be smaller than the stud we mentioned earlier on all 4 sides. If weight is an indicator of how small a Lego piece is, then the smallest Lego piece would be the 90192, which is an insect antenna. Do you want to take a guess on how light it is? It only weighs 0.02 grams. The 4593 antenna lever also comes quite close as it weighs only 0.06 grams. The 90192 insect antenna was produced from 2010 to 2013. This piece appears in 5 sets and 2 minifigures. It first came out in Garbage Truck Getaway in 2010. This antenna comes in 2 colors, that is bright green and dark red. The insect antenna is pretty small in size too, as it's pretty narrow. Even though its curved shape might create an air of doubt, it could arguably be the smallest Lego piece ever. We have given you the answers. It's for you to decide what you think the smallest Lego piece is. Now, for the largest ever Lego piece. The largest Lego structure in the Lego PHARAOH with 200,000 individual pieces. However, this isn't an official Lego set. The tallest Lego set ever is the Eiffel Tower 10307, which is 149 centimeters tall. That's taller than Lego's ideal audience. The heaviest Lego set ever is the Lego Creator Expert, 10276 Colosseum, weighing it at 9.2 kilograms. And the longest ever Lego set is the 10294 Titanic, which has a length of 135 centimeters. But the largest Lego piece doesn't actually belong to the heaviest or the tallest or the longest Lego set. However, it has some similarities with the longest Lego set. The largest Lego piece was released in the year 2007, and this piece has appeared in only a single set. Any guesses? Well, it's actually a boat hull, which has the item number 57789C01. It's over 2 feet long and 7 inches wide. This piece has a stud dimension of 74 by 18 by 7 in studs. The piece only comes in blue, and it's pretty heavy for a Lego piece, and that's really expected considering its size. It weighs close to half a kilo at 430 grams. This Lego piece made an appearance in a 2007 Lego City set. If you want to buy a new blue boat hull, it will cost you at least $100 according to the prices on Bricklink. Do you think that's overpriced? Its sheer size and weight definitely sets itself apart from other Lego pieces. But wait till you hear this. This Lego piece can actually float in water despite its weight. Even though some Lego boats sets do float, there are also other Lego boats sets such as the Titanic mentioned before and the Pirates of the Caribbean Silent Mary Ghost ship, which do not float despite the fact that it would be very cool to see them sail the seas. The blue boat hull can actually carry some Legos on board and still manage to float. We can't settle the debate for the longest Lego piece without mentioning base plates. Lego used to release a baseplate 4186A, which had a stud dimension of 50 by 50. But the last time this baseplate appeared was in 1969. Lego now releases a 48 by 48 extra large baseplate. The molded castle baseplate came with more volume, as it had increased height as well. It had a base size of 32 by 48 studs and was 6 bricks high. The item number 30271 has appeared in 3 sets from 2000 to 2006. The item number 33214 is a 48 by 48 baseplate, which is raised with staircases and pits and could also be considered one of the largest ever Lego pieces. When comparing the largest and the smallest Lego pieces ever, one could only wonder, what would it look like if we kept the smallest and largest Lego sets side to side? Which one of these takes more effort to make, and most importantly, which one would hurt the most when stepped on? Do you know any honorable mentions or Lego pieces that we might have missed out on? Let us know in the comments box.